this video, I'm going to talk about the Nikon D70s and see if it's still good in 2018. I think the camera is still really good for its age. The Nikon D70 was released back in April of 2005, so that makes it about a little over a 13-year-old camera. The specs on it, it has a 6 megapixel CCD sensor. The ISO range is from 200, 250, 320, 400, 500, 640, 800, 1000, 1250, 1600. The max shutter speed on this camera is 1/8000. It does take CF card. It's a 2-inch LCD screen, and it does have 5 autofocus points. One of the pros about this camera is that it can shoot 1/8000 shutter speed, which is really great if you're shooting outside in bright daylight with a very wide open lens like the 50mm 1.8 or the 50mm 1.4. It does have an AF motor, which is great. You can use the older Nikon D lenses, such as this one or this one right here. Another great thing about the Nikon D70s is the top panel screen. You can view the settings, the shutter speed, ISO, and the aperture as well. 3 cons that I have about this camera is that there is no video recording on the Nikon D70 or the D70s. It does not do video or time-lapse as well. Not really a con, but I would just say is the CF card. A lot of people are using SD cards nowadays, but with a CF card, you need to get the CF card reader. This camera is 13 years old. Finding one in like really good shape is going to be pretty hard. I found this one on Craigslist and it's missing the cover here for the USB cord. When I got this Nikon D70s, actually we went out and took some pictures just to see what the files looked like, and it was actually pretty good. And you can see it here. Is the Nikon D70s still good in 2018? I would say yes. And I would only say yes just because if you understand how to shoot in manual mode, this camera is actually not that bad at all. Especially for a 13-year-old camera that has a crop sensor. Well, thanks for watching, guys and gals. If you have a Nikon D70s, comment below and what you think about it. I mean, when you had it, it was an awesome camera. I mean, that doesn't compare to today's entry-level DSLRs, but it's still a really nice piece of camera equipment to have around as a second body as well.